So here we have my new planner. You'll be thinking, oh, another one, but hopefully it's sticking to this one for a while, because this is, I think, pretty much set what I want to do. So this is a Filofax. As you can see, it has the Filofax stamp on there. It's an A5 domino, bang, camera there, and it has an elastic thing here. This is just to, you know, when it gets bulky, it's much easier than the little poppers. So it's a beautiful, it's sort of a wine red colour. And we open it up. Now, like I said in my little vlog that I just did, with this coronavirus shutdown and things like that, it took me a while. Didn't take me a while. Well, I suppose it did. I really took a long, hard look at what I want to do with life. Not just my writing, but with everything. My whole life in general. And I have, like, another Filofax. This is another Filofax domino, but this is one's like a soft one. And this is my general one. It's just, has everything from personal care to exercise to language learning, all that, and you know, the house. This one is specifically for my writing. So what I've done, you see I've got some stickers there. I've just stuck in a little, this is it's a Magic the Gathering card, and this is just a Junji Ito sticker, I think it's a sticker or a card. I've made the dashboards myself. Now I'm still in the process of working on this. It's not completed yet. Some of the things in it I've downloaded off, you know, they're either free in the internet or maybe bought off Etsy. Some of it I've made myself, like these dashboards, because I'm a fantasy writer. I made some fantasy dashboards. So there's about 6 sections. So we just start off with this is the Filofax's own calendar. This is from Heart Breathing's, Sarah Cannon's, our 90-day plan. I've still to work on that. So then we just get into the actual calendar part. Now I'd started with this colour coordination, and I would put everything in. Oh. And I found that it didn't really, I mean, it worked fine, but I found it very clashed an awful lot with things. So that's where I've went with these dots. And then I've also cut this back, because this is just my writing one. This is just for the things that would impact on my writing. Whereas, you know, in my general one, I actually put in, let's get to the page. I put in, with my general one, I will actually put in everything that's happening in the day. With the writing one, I just, whatever impacts my writing. So obviously I have to put in meals and planning, because sometimes the planning is just this one, or it could be, you know, everything. And what I've done with these as well is I've blocked this calendar section or diary section into quarters. So then I have that, and then I'm into quarter 3, and then another one, and I'm into quarter 4 for the end of the year. So that's the diary section. This is another one. This is actually one of my favourite novels. I think this is, who drew this? Can't remember. I think it's Royal, Louis Royal, and this is Trust the Legend, one of my favourite David Gemmell books. And this is looks a bit like Sean Connery, to be honest, but yeah, I loved that book. So then I have a calendar at the beginning. I have it as a Star Wars calendar there. This is a page I've done myself months ago. So I did have a paper clip on there, but it was really tight and it was marking the pages, and it kind of bugged me. So I took it out. So that was just monthly goals. This is sort of a notes and daily notes, but I've not filled in anything. Like I say, I've not done much writing. I have just been sorting out my plans for everything in my life to get the life that I want, essentially. It's just another brain dump page and a social media planner and my YouTube planner. Again, I haven't done much this month, as you can tell, because I've had the self-isolation. I've been back at work for the past couple of weeks, but I've really been trying to focus on working out a workable plan moving forward for everything, not just writing. So I'll probably will fill in a little bit more, but yeah, and then we go into May and it's the same thing. These are actually I made myself, and the blog plan, I think that was when I downloaded, I think. So the next section is just, because I think I've said before, I write under Jacqueline Kirk, which is my actual name, and Jacqueline Morgan, which is for fantasy romance, which is more of a romance to it, obviously. Now this one is just the project that I'm writing and then some basic information about it. And again, this is stuff I've just downloaded online. The I'm Writing Fantasy World Building Worksheet, which is quite helpful. Again, I've not filled this in properly. This is ongoing. Because I'm in the process of writing it, I will get round to doing it. Usually I'd have these things all done beforehand, but this project I just started quite quickly. So yeah, and then I've got Story Tracker. That's for Act 1, 2 and 3. And then these are, again, you can see with the paper cuts. I didn't like that at all. So I stopped using the paper. Or I'll maybe get different, because the one that marks like what week I'm on, it's fine. It doesn't like imprint on the page. So this is just chapters. This is something I got off Etsy actually. And yeah, all it is, I think it is editable, and I can't remember what it said at the bottom there. It was maybe words or something. This is me, but I changed it to chapters because that's more what I follow. So yeah, it won't necessarily be all the chapters that I do for that project. I might mark one in a different colour, and that'll be like the last chapter. And this is kind of the same thing, but this is for words. Each little square is like 1,000 words, and then the crystal's 5,000. And I just like that sort of little crystal quest thing. And I will mark on this one how many words I want to reach. I think for this one it's about 70,000. So, and then I want to start marking my word sprints. I want to get back into the Heart Breathings Word Sprint Challenge Facebook group that I'm a member of, but haven't been. Facebook and all the other social media I haven't really done much with, so I want to get back into that. So that's like the word sprints for the month. Then I have another, this is from, you know, a fantasy book that I was using for a journal. I've just put some of the images in because it's pretty. And then on to another project, a second project. I want to keep one I'm working on and then one in the works sort of thing. And then this next one is, there's another dashboard. This is Royo again. He does like his beautiful women and the monsters together. That's actually more of a decent one. Usually they're in compromising positions and naked. So there's first project, and again it's just the same premise. It's got the different bits and pieces for working through your world building and things like that. Chapters, words. See, this is what I mean. This is the goal I want to reach. I think this is 70,000 as well. So once I get to the darker pink, that'll be completed. And this is me just working on it in the word sprints. Then another picture, and I think, oh yeah, another, like the second project. Like I say, one on the go, or one to ready, one on the go and one ready to go. That's from home. So this is just another little section. This will probably change into when I'm editing and things like that, but I'm not at that process yet, so it's just really note paper. sort of maybe brain dumping, and not specifically for the brain dump page I have, maybe just a more general one, or maybe a journal. I might keep that just to see how I'm feeling with things. And then this is just note paper at the back that came with the file of facts. And then we have a little pen loop there. So that is my writing planner. I really love this washi tape, by the way. So this is what I will be sticking with for a while. I really liked this setup. It was it's easy. It keeps things focused on just what I'm working on just now, and I can take pages in and out, add things, take things out, change it all about, whatever. And yeah, so I'm really looking forward to using it a bit more. Now that I have in place a plan for moving forward for my whole life, not just the writing part of it. I'm also wanting to get fit, lose weight, aren't we all? Learn Japanese, and then eventually Korean as well, because I would like to go travel those countries eventually, once I have the money. Yeah, so it's just sorting out all aspects of my life. I've spent the past couple of weeks, while I've been back at work, just sorting through everything that I want to do, putting a plan in place that I can follow. It sounds restrictive, like I've said, but I need something that I can work towards. Now that the kids are away, I'm in the house on my own. That was especially noticeable. Usually it doesn't bother me, but when I was in lockdown for 14 days on my own, I couldn't go out. It became really noticeable that I need to do something with my life, or otherwise I'm just going to be doing the same things until, you know, whenever. So anyway, on that depressing note, I shall leave it there. I will probably be talking more about my plans and things like that moving forward, about my projects, and hopefully I'll have more regular videos up. Now that I've kind of set things in place, I can move forward now. So I will speak to you guys at some point. Hope everybody's staying well, staying distant, staying healthy, all that good stuff. And I'll speak to you soon. Bye.